Step out of seventh and into here. What is up, everyone? Please take a second to hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. So please hit that like button. How is everyone doing? As far as I know, these guys are hitting the streets, making their voices heard like always. I don't really know much more than that. I saw that there was images on Twitter where they were requesting bodies in the street. They all wanted to meet and then travel to a secret location. So I've been keeping my eyes out, and it seems like they just went live like 20 minutes ago, so we're right on the head of this. Yeah, Paw Mike, we see the same thing here in Michigan. What's up, Jeanette? What's up, Craig? What's up, CCC? What's up, Sarah? So for anyone that normally watches on D Live, please subscribe to Odyssey or Twitch. We are not streaming on D Live anymore. They're trash. They're hardcore trash. They disabled my chat without any notification, and they were trying to act like it was going to be permanently disabled. I wrote them quite an email quoting my rights and legalities and stuff, and they ended up enabling my chat, but I don't want to mess with them anymore. They're on some stupid stuff. So if you usually watch on D Live, follow me on Odyssey or Twitch. I'm not really trying to stream with them anymore. And we were considering going on Rumble, but I'm hearing not so great stuff about Rumble, and they want $100 a month in order to live stream there. So what I'm working on is I'm working on a way to live stream on my own website, and we're just going to get away from all this crap.
And you have to see this bench. It's boots on the ground. It has a theme for this week, which is...
What's up, Tammy?
Fight for justice, and it's family's love is a fight for justice. And that's truly what it is. We are united in justice, and we're united in a fight. And we wanted to make sure that we set the tone for this weekend. That we want this is Evelyn's birthday, but it's also the week of Kim's birthday as well. Their birthdays are one day apart.
What's up, Gang of Four? What's up, Soil Tender?
We're celebrating life, right? All our loved ones.
What's up, Willie's Lucky?
From us too soon. But we have to be thankful for the time.
What's up, Manna Fortin?
But we have to be thankful. We have to be positive so that we can have some forward movement. So Kim has a couple of families of Stone Lives that she wanted to speak. Kim, who did you, the family?
My name, answer.
What's up, Albert?
We always fight over every time. This is what Kim did. We were trying to go, she's talking, and she said just like this. She said,
what's up, Status Quo?
Always teasing about me taking the mic, but in the interest of time, that's only why it's done. But Kim had some families that she selected. We wish everyone could speak. We'll try to work it out, but it's just so many families this weekend continues to grow, and that's beautiful. So Kim had selected just to ask a couple that they would come forward and speak.
What's up, American Fisherman? What's up, Aubrey? What's up, Kath? What's up, Indigo? What's up, Tina? I know people get mad when I'm giving shout-outs, but I gotta say what's up to the hooligans.
Andrew Joseph III. If his mom and dad can come up.
Thank you so much, Who Through, for your donation and all your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here.
Andrew.
What up, Robert?
III. Deanna Joseph. All right. And also, before I give him the mic, let me tell you something. So I'm just traveling to St. Paul, fight for justice, just not for my son, but for all stolen lives. And so my son used to have a mural right here on the ground, like right where Mr. Joseph is standing. And they reconstructed the building, and they were doing the wall. So the mural that he had set up, the construction workers threw the candles and everything else away. And so I go on Facebook, and there's a young man named Louis who says, hey, he's a brown man, right? Salvadorian, and he says, I understand the fight for justice, and I understand the inequalities and the injustices that happens to our people around the globe every day. He said, I would love for you to come and meet me. So I strolled through here one day, went in a restaurant, and I asked for him, and he came out. And I never forget it, we walked through the back way, and he brought me here. He says, I'm gonna put Cordell, a mural up there. You can have this space. And I said, well, okay, let me find someone to do the mural. He said, Mama, your son paid with his life. We're gonna put that mural up. Him and indigenous roots. Marianne, right here.
Paw Mike, I buy them by the 12 pack. I don't really know how much I pay for these monsters. A little bit more than $1.25 each. I know that. If I buy the 12 pack.
Not only wasn't willing to fall for nothing, they stood with me when times were rough, hard, and terrain. And I didn't know where I was going, who I was going to run to, but I trusted the process, and I trusted God to lead me. So, both of their names is Louis. So I call them the Lulus. Lulu. That's what I call them, Lulu. And I love them. They have been a blessing to me. More, if I have 1,000 tongues, you know I couldn't thank you enough, so I'm gonna thank you with this one. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for standing with me. Thank you. And so then I said, well, I want a bench. He said, oh yeah, Mama, you can put a bench out here, never deny me.
What's up, funky landscaper?
And so in March, we did the dedication of the bench, and we had it placed down. And so our way of supporting each other in our communities, those papusas and that rice and those beans and all that good stuff that you all were eating, come from Manana Restaurant.
What's up, Edge Forever? Thanks for being here.
So Marianne and her husband, Cutie, such a nice man.
What's up, Susan? Yeah, I just got this shirt today. It just came in the mail.
He said, show me a picture of Cordell. He was sitting right there on that curb across the street. And I showed him the picture, and this is what transformed my son.
Wow. Beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. And so, with the help of indigenous roots in Mariana, we have created our own memorial. We have created love here on the east side. And whether I get justice or not, people, they'll never get no fucking peace. Just understand that.
Thank you so much for being here, Art Johnson.
So I'm going to pass the mic over to Mr. and Mrs. Joseph, the parents of Andrew Joseph III. Let me tell you something. I love your son, but I love what you two stand for. Keep standing. Keep fighting.
Oh, my. What a blessed day.
What's up, Farm Arm?
I'm so thankful that I was invited to be here among so many families, because I always say that it was the families that saved my life. When I told my children that if anything was to ever happen to you, it would kill your mama. And then I persevered, and I was able to stand because of the amazing network of family members who had shared the pain that I had shared. It was a hard journey, I must say. My son was Andrew Joseph III, and he was 14 years old. He went to a school fair, and you would think that a school fair would be the safest place, because in the 8th grade, what child wouldn't want to go to the Florida State Fair? But my child, with friends, went to that fair, and I gave him permission with my husband to attend that fair. You see, I didn't think any danger would happen, because he was still in the midst of a school system. Well, I say that the school system, the police department, and the Florida State Fairgrounds kidnapped and killed my child when I say they took him in custody. They drove him in a paddy wagon They stripped him of his clothing looking for gang tattoos. Andrew didn't have any of those markings. He had not committed a crime, but it didn't stop the Hillsborough County Sheriff deputies from apprehending him and taking him away into the paddy wagon and abandoning him on that dark road that night where he was hit and killed. No call was ever made to our family that he was in custody. But still and yet we fight 7 years later against a policy that's called sovereign immunity. Qualified immunity is what the police are claiming they should have. And I tell you, it has not been an easy fight because we've had...
Thank you so much, Smokey SGT, for your donation and all your support. Thank you so much for being here, man.
All we have is a mugshot photo of our son, indicating that he was in custody.
What's up, Mo?
And when I tell you, too,
What's up, Jana?
financial strain that comes with fighting for your child and the hardship that it takes on your family is unbearable. I say to you, it was this foundation that came in the midst of the storm, in the midst of a pandemic, that supported our family. You see,
Thank you so much, Grinch Mode, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
family that did. And I'm so grateful for this organization. I'm so grateful for this community and for the love of this mother, because she has opened the doors in the hearts of so many. You see, no child or no family is ever left behind.
I appreciate you, PB Brown.
We will continue to stand by because all our children's lives matter. So I say to you, enjoy the weekend. Get to know someone. Create a support system for yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all you will have in the end. You see, family will come and go. But the movement family, the bloodshed family, they're here forever. So we say the names of our loved ones, we say the names of all our...
Hey, thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate the donation and all the support. I do not have a hooligan with a 12-month badge because we haven't had the membership program that long. We will, though, for sure.
Make some noise. We're on 7th Street, and this is our house. This is our house. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? And we all Cornell Handy. Who are we? Cornell Handy. Who are we? Cornell Handy. Who are we? Cornell Handy.
Thank you, Farm Girl. Be blessed.
Whose house? Power up. You put your power up. I said break down, we'll go who? Power up. Power down. Power.
What's up, USA Forever?
Power down. Power down. Power down. We gonna put it all together, and we gonna make some noise. Y'all ready? Yeah! You gotta come through these suffers and out through your throats and out through your mouths. You're heaven's supposed to hear.
Hey, thanks for being here, Julie.
Whose house? Whose house? Who read? Who read? Who read?
Hey, thanks for being here, Jeff.
Break down! Power up! Break down! Power up! 2 times! Break down! Yeah, boy!
Thank you so much, Smokey SGT. I appreciate you.
Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
Adam, you're awesome. You're super awesome. I appreciate your support and commitment, sticking with us to seek out the truth.
So when we think about
Hey, what's up, Sherry?
native land, we want to
What's up, Pat?
pay our attention to native people. We're standing on native land because you can't find something that's stolen. If I drop $1 down there, you know I dropped that dollar, you know damn well it's yours. It's stolen if you take it. So we're on stolen land that black hands built. So,
Hey, thanks for being here, PDD.
to the people, because the people are the power every second, every minute, every motherfucking hour. Don't forget that. So I want to call Katrina,
Hey, what's up, Tress?
the cousin, Charlene Lyles. You know, I got plenty of cousins that are like brothers and sisters to me. You grow up like
Hey, thank you so much, Indigo. I appreciate you.
Charlene Lynn, I don't know if my sister, where is she? I don't know if you know this, but Charlena was gunned down by law enforcement on your birthday, June 18th. So, Katrina, I love you, sister. Thank you for standing with me.
Hey, what's up, Kristen?
Thank you for being a sister. I appreciate you. I appreciate your fight. I appreciate your passion for justice. And most of all, I appreciate you. And I know Shalita is watching.
Hey, thank you so much, Kevin, for upgrading your membership to a dedicated hooligan. You're awesome. I really appreciate you.
I am my cousin's keeper. I'm my cousin's keeper, and I didn't ask to do this. Charlena was killed 3 months and 3 days after Cordell, the same year. 2 days. My birthday is March 17th, and he was killed March 15th. So it just really hits different for me, knowing that I'm still fighting. And knowing when I pick up that phone and I call Kim, I said, Kim, I need you to come to Seattle and support me, because I don't know if I'm gonna get support from my local folks in Seattle. And she says, sis, I'm there. And so, sis, I'm here.
Yeah, Farm Girl, there's stuff going on here in Michigan. I don't know if you've seen, but today they basically announced that they're going to start going after people that don't believe what happened that brought Walter into office. Let's put it like that. I don't know how else to say it without getting banned. Hopefully you know what I mean. If not, join me on the Discord. I posted it in there.
Because I ain't going nowhere. I didn't choose it. It chose me. You chose me. So, if you don't like what you got, you motherfuckers should have sent for me. Don't send for me.
Hey, thank you so much, Barb. I really appreciate the donation and all the support. Thank you for being here.
You gave me the key to the cities when you took Cordell, Quinn Handy, and all those old and stolen lives from us. Before...
Hey, what's up, Volkfire? Thanks for being here.
And hell no, I ain't scared. I don't never need to be scared. When you took my son, you took fear away. But let me tell you something. It's just enough of us to activate justice. Understand that. They try to take justice, but it's just enough of us to activate justice. And we gonna keep standing. We gonna keep our boots on the ground. We ain't rolling over, we ain't falling over. We gonna stand here. I ain't going nowhere. If I have to stand here by myself, I'ma be here. So I ain't here to tell the storm how big they bitch asses is. I'm here to tell them how big the power of the people is. So, Kathy and Joe Scott, come up here for Jarvis Scott.
What's up, Kurt? Thanks for being here.
Kathy, Joe. That's all she do. Hope Joe can't get a break.
I'd like to say one thing. My son named Jarvis Light, not Scott.
I'm sorry, hold up. He just checked me, boo. You do what you need to do to him. Oh, I'm done being in your corner. You getting it, Joe. Yeah, his name, sorry about that, is Jarvis Lights. That's right. Acknowledge your baby in all ways. That's right, Joe.
I think everyone come out tonight. Young man, let's go speakers. But I'd like to say thank God for coming. We need all the support we can get. We just sitting back to men, but I'd like to say something also to the men. You got another kid out there, a boy especially, you stay in his life, get in his life, because you're the biggest protector is you. Teach your son that they won't go through all this stuff that they're going through.
Amen. All right, thank you, Kim. Thank you all, Minnesota, for inviting us. Georgia Mom United stands together with you. We are so pleased and proud to march, sweat, whatever, to be with you, Kim. We're here. We're here all the time.
Those men may not be taken, but we want all y'all to know we got y'all back.
That's right. That's right. Now let me check you. I will say we got y'all back.
I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I thought he was speaking another language at first.
I am your back. When I'm under attack, am your back. So the reason why I don't like people to tell me they got my back, because that's just words. But if you treat my back like it's yours.
Hey, thanks for being here, Animated Adventures.
I used to always tell my kids,
Somebody said he sounded like Boomhauer.
you are your brothers and sisters. And when you can feel what they feel, you'll be better at being your brother and your sister. So, Pamela Brooks, you want to come up here? Oh, Pam.
What's up, Captain Deplorable?
You're always getting signs. So, one of my good girlfriends who you met at the banquet 2 years ago named Angie, her little boy, July 4th, and named him Amir.
I want you guys to know that's them. That's not me. That green craziness that's happening on the screen, that's not me.
Hey everyone.
Sarah, you think he has a grill in?
First time coming out, and I want to start getting my kids involved more. So my daughter is not ready yet, but my son, he says he's going to start stepping out and talking. So I'm going to get a mic to him this time because I want him to talk.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? I said, how y'all doing?
I think he's being abducted. I'm not sure exactly what's happening. The aliens have shown themselves right here over the protest. Hold on, let's see if there's another camera person in the area.
Is supposed to be present with the Lord. Beautiful thing. Just wanted to come out here and start speaking. Lost my brother 7 years ago. He was chased by an off-duty police officer on his dirt bike. He crashed and passed away 2 days later. We still going through it. And it was just time for me to come out here and do the same thing, man. So I appreciate y'all for having us. Thanks for the invitation. We're going to have a beautiful weekend. Thank you.
No, there's a whole nother protest going on. I mean, there's only like 6 people there, but they're protesting. Maybe there's 20 people there. I think this is also in St. Paul. We might pull this up next.
Stop. When do we want to start getting justice for our children and our loved ones? Because this is ridiculous. It's like, we shouldn't be having these types of events. We really shouldn't, but it's like...
Hey, thank you so much, Janet. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here.
Like I don't know who said it, but they are, maybe, Katrina, these people become family. You know, they are more family than your family is. You know, we talk to them more than we talk to our family because they understand what we're going through. And we going on 7 years, next month will be 7 years. It just seems like yesterday this happened to my son. But, you know, we sit here, we laugh together, we cry together. But most importantly, a lot of times we get that, there's no sad talking. We talk about the fun times our children had. You know, but like I said, my son was 17 years old. He was a victim of mistaken identity. He was chasing a dirt bike because the police officer thought he was somebody else. My son crashed into a tree. This police officer left my son on the street to die. He didn't even help him. It was going on tape. It shows him pulling up to the scene and getting back in his car and pulling off. Now, what kind of police officer is that? Why wasn't he held up for some type of charges? Even if he was off duty. My thing with that was, even if he was wrong, take that. Help that man. My son was 7, he was a baby. But he left my son in the street like an animal and pulled off. He bled out at the scene, heart stopped. And this police officer they did nothing to this man. Absolutely nothing. And it's sad that we have to keep doing this every year with nobody getting justice. And the first thing they want to do is throw money at you. That's not going to bring my son back. That's blood money. We want these bastards to go to jail. That's what we want to do. It's like...
Hey, thank you so much, Bishato. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here.
Be strong. All the new fans continue to pray for us. I know a couple of new people out here. Keep the faith we're here for you, and we've always been with you if your family not.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Tion, for doing what a brother knows what to do best. Stand up. This sister here is the mother of Jabril Robinson. Her name is Delphine. I met Delphine about 5 months ago. I was asked to come down to Georgia and be the guest speaker at the Georgia Moms United, and what a beautiful time I had. Thank you all for loving on me, because you know it's hard in this fight. It's just times when you don't feel like you love yourself, right? But yet God always shows his people to you and let you know that you're still loved. So, here you go, sister.
Well, it is such an honor to be here. I just want to thank Kimberly for inviting me and my family out to stand with her, you know, to honor Cordell. I'm Daphne Robinson, the mother of Jabril Robinson, murdered May 16, 2016. He was shot in the back of his head. It's been a hard journey. It's been difficult, but with this and this support, it makes it easy. It really does. It makes it easy, you know, to have that support. And Kim is definitely a support, and I'm honored to be here. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you. As long as I got it, you got it. Because we need to understand where our blessings come from. If I'm being blessed to be a blessing to you. Understand that. And one thing that I do know about increasing your territory, you can't increase it if you won't stand on it alone. God only fills your valley when you show him that you want to make room. So I'm just an open vessel. I'm being obedient, and I'm coming according to the calling of the Lord. Because let me tell you something. That money, that is just a little token of what they took from us. But it is a way of just saying, hey, I'm thinking about you, and you're lying on my heart, because let me tell you something. We have had hardship. Some of us can't even get up out of our bed. We're paralyzed in grief. We're paralyzed in depression. We're paralyzed in our movement. Some of us don't have a voice.
Hey, thank you so much, Captain Deplorable. I really appreciate the donation and all the support. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much.
For the women who have carried babies and had babies. We've been carrying these babies 9 months, 7 months. We've been pushing them out from day one. And I will.
Hey, thank you so much, Adam. I really appreciate your donation. Thank you for being here.
We are the push. Native women, we are the push. Brown women, we are the push.
Hey, thanks for joining the Discord, Indigo. Yeah, I wrote Discord and I got them to recategorize the server. So anyone that has an iPhone, you should be able to totally get in the Discord now. I also know that some people have issues signing in or verifying their age. Anybody that is having those issues, you have to contact customer support for Discord. I am not able to help you because that is considered your personal account. So I'm not able to affect that. So if for some reason you can't make it in the Discord because of verification reasons, please contact Discord customer service.
And then my sister's oldest, and of course you know where you find me in the middle, right? So I used to think that my mother and my grandmother had 16 kids, but she had 8 boys to live and 5 girls. And so I used to think, ooh, the women in our family is really hard. I thought they was mean, but I really didn't understand it was this day that they was grooming me for. So, and I'm grateful for my grandmother. I'm grateful for my mother. I'm grateful for all those aunts that I thought was really just being me. They was just showing me how to stand up and stay strong and hold my own. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to hold on to you sisters' heads. But together we need to hold on to God's unchanging hand. Put your hands in the hand of the man who has the plan, and he'll work it out. So, next, Tammy. Is Tammy out here?
All right, everyone, we got 560 something people, but only 480 likes. Please hit that like button and let's fill this chat up.
Some of the activists to come up and speak, because I want you all to understand the community which has held Kimberly Handy Jones down from day one. So these is like my A1s from day ones. It's like I didn't meet nobody new. I already knew them. And they have been here in the fight for justice. And believe it or not, a lot of them haven't lost any kids.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Manafortin.
So I just want you to see these activists that are holding us down. And they are my push. They are the reason too why I will get up, catch a plane, drive, do what I need to do to get down here. So Tammy, tell us a little bit about Jimmy.
Hey everybody, again, I'm honored to be here. I'm more honored to stand with you ladies, you men. My name is Tammy, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and my nephew was Jimmy Atchison. He was murdered on January 22nd, 2019, the week of the Super Bowl. Jimmy was accused of robbing somebody for
What's up, Bassmaster?
The witnesses told the police that Jimmy didn't rob the young lady for the cell phone. The police department said it wasn't going to issue a warrant because they didn't have enough evidence. There is a task force in the city of Atlanta. One of the officers on that task force went to the judge and said that my nephew was a flight risk. His entire family lives in Atlanta. He's 21 years old. He didn't have a passport, so we still trying to figure out where was he going. With that being said, judge signed the warrant. They executed the warrant. Jimmy ran. He ran into an apartment and hid in the closet. The officers went in behind him, but they didn't see him go in the apartment, so they never should have gone. They should have called SWAT. These officers are violating so many laws when it comes to our kids. But the judges, you know, they sit at the same table, they eat together, they play golf together. And these attorneys too, they're part of it. They all sit around.
What's up, Vote Justin Out?
So, you know, even though we hire them, their first priority is to their judge. And then to those officers, and then the families that they represented. I just want everybody to stay strong. One of the mothers out here, her son was just recently killed, murdered by a police officer. I don't see her. But I sat on the bus with her and she just broke down crying. And Miss Pat told her this not the weekend for that. We're not gonna cry, we're gonna lift each other up.
What's up, Speed Hunter?
Love on you. We love you.
Hey, thank you so much, Sheriff, for your donation and your support. Thank you for being here.
And we started Georgia Moms United because there are so many families in Atlanta and out the state of Georgia that's going through the same thing. So if any of you want to follow us on Facebook or Instagram, we're here for you. We are your back. So just follow us. If you need us, we'll call away. We will catch a plane and come to you. We will catch a plane and come to you. We here, and it's about 6 of us here. We here, we'll come. Y'all are family, and we your family. So we just wanted to let you guys know that, and that we're here, we're praying for you, and we're gonna all fight this fight together with our boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
So, Tucson,
She wants to say something.
1 minute, Miss Harlan. Let me just let him go on. Of course, you know I will call you up, sweetheart. This young man I met at the Capitol. We were at the Capitol.
Thanks for joining the Discord, Lilu.
And y'all know I just went off that day. So he said it was at that moment that he had to decide what he was going to do. Well, I got him here, you know. Come on, Tucson.
Give it up for Kim and all the mothers here. All the cousins, all the brothers, all the sisters, all the nephews, the nieces, grandmothers, the aunts, the uncles, the family members. And when we look at black culture and the legacy of us being stolen from a land and brought here, when you look back far enough to who your grandparents are, or great-grandparents are, it seems that somebody stood on the edge of a dime just so you could exist. Somebody took pain, trauma, and a legacy of harm so we could be here.
Hey, thanks, Turp.
This isn't in a vacuum. This isn't without context. This is here because somebody stood on the edge of a dime for us to be here. And right now, when we say the phrase, the devil is a lie, when we say the devil is a lie, what you hear is a lot of people that said they weren't allowed to see their son for a day. Justin Tigan wasn't found for days. The story didn't come out for weeks. For Winston Smith, the story didn't come out at all.
What's up, Bipolar Bear?
But the devil will also try to sell you it as the truth. The devil is a lie, and so is the law. The devil is a lie, and so is the cop that put your son into an early burial. The devil is a lie, and so is the elected official that doesn't want to talk about it anymore. But you're here because you're carrying the truth. And if we carry the truth long enough, they're going to hear it. If you stand for the truth long enough, you have to see it. If you know what the truth is, you can then teach it. And when I was standing next to Kim, and the National Guard was sweating and shaking in their boots just at the tone of her voice, you couldn't go back. You can't go back. You can't ever go back. And when they say no weapon formed against me shall prosper, what it means is that that weapon may be able to hurt you, it may be able to give you a scar, it may be able to put one of us into the ground, but it will never prosper. Their guns will never win. Their badges will never win. Their National Guard will never win. Their lies will never win. The cover-up will never win. The elected officials and the narrative passed down that these were justified killings will never win. So you have to understand that in the end, when you come out here and stand for your people, when you stand for those that are in the ground, you know that they can't win because
What's up, Kilgore?
It's spiritual warfare. What we're waging is the truth. When you fight,
So is he saying Ashley Babbitt didn't deserve to die? That's what it sounds like.
you will always win. Say, I believe that we will win.
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 I know 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 that we will win.
Thank you to Kim, and thank you to all the, especially the black women out here right now, standing up and carrying the truth with them and being the leaders of our community for this. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
What's up, Sniffing Glue?
So this is the Georgia Mom United, who I had the pleasure of meeting as well. Her son's name was Andrew Smyrna, and he was killed last year. Miss Smyrna, come on up.
Thank you. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Ingrid Smyrna. I lost my son January 23rd, 2020 in Georgia by a Georgia State Trooper. My son was driving a rental car.
What's up, Carrie?
And he was being followed by an unmarked car. He pulled in a side street because he didn't know who was following him. He stayed in the side street, and when he looked up, he saw Georgia State Trooper and another Atlanta police officer on the scene. He backed up his car to try to leave the area, and as he backed up, the Georgia State Trooper came down the street, no sirens, nothing, jumped out of his vehicle, left it running, and started firing shots into my son's car. He fired 7 to 9 bullets. My son continued to drive about a mile down the street while he continued chasing him and shooting into the car. He crashed into a mailbox. They took him out of the car, handcuffed him on the ground, didn't give him the proper medical treatment that he was supposed to get, and he bled out right there and died. I'm still fighting for justice because the officer who left his car in drive claimed that he feared for his life, that my son was going to run him over. So the district attorney decided that since he said he feared for his life, that's the script that they use, that she will not charge the officer for policy and procedure.
What's up, Jersey Devil?
I asked her to give the case to a grand jury. She refused to give it to a grand jury. But it ain't over till God says it's over. Okay? I want to say thank you, Miss Kimberly. I met you in December, and you're an inspiration to everyone here. I admire your spirit and your courage, and I'm going to build my courage and my spirit like you, because I know just...
Hey, thank you so much, Kilgore. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here.
If we keep fighting hard enough and we know how to go at it, we'll get it. So thank you, and I admire all the mothers here who are fighting and never giving up. Don't ever give up. It's your child, and you're going to fight till you die. And I'm going to fight till I die for my child.
So next we have a young man who's here. He's an activist. He came here last year to my banquet, and he loved Minnesota so much. So him and his wife moved here. And let me just tell you, he wears Cordell's name proudly on his right hand with fuck 12 on it. Yeah.
Hey, Caitlin, thanks for being here.
He takes a knee for mothers around the globe. Let me just say that too. So,
what's up, Lincoln Kane? Thanks for being here.
Tom, come up here and speak to these mothers.
Thanks, kid. Yeah, you definitely saved me from that racist pit of Michigan that I was in. Yeah, I had to write my thing down because I'm not that great off the top of my head.
All right. Take your time, brother. That's okay.
So, first off, fuck 12. Fuck that bitch-ass cop sitting on the corner down there. Today, I'm really glad that we were able to celebrate the day Cordell was born rather than the day he was murdered. Feels awesome to be back out here with all you guys. And who knows, maybe I'll get lucky and I won't have to go back in. So over the last 9 months or so, I've had more than enough time alone with my thoughts. And one thing that always comes to mind is, how do we actually create the world that we want to see? Justice looks different to all of us, and we all have our own idea of the right way to do things. So when I think
I appreciate you, Caitlin.
I think of a tree.
What up?
Our roots are firmly planted in equality and justice, and our base is solid because of the work that has been done throughout the past years.
He must not be used to being at a protest without wearing a mask and burning buildings down.
True justice and equality. And it seems like the more we branch out with all the different agendas, we grow further away from our roots, and the weaker the branches get. I know that as much as I rack my brain trying to figure out solutions, I myself do not have any answers.
Hey, I appreciate that hooligan mode. For anyone that really digs the shirt I'm wearing, we just put up new Bars and Stars H merch on the merch store. You can find the link in the description. I will also be posting it in the chat after the live is over.
Revolution are solid. This is definitely easier said than done, especially because this divided states of embarrassment is like a fucking bulldozer destroying acres of forest at a time. We all know what these motherfuckers are capable of and get away with. We've seen it since Europe's invasion and still see it every damn day. A lot of the world thinks we achieved justice for George Floyd, and don't get me wrong, we put that motherfucker in prison.
Tell that.
But the reality is that every cop is Derek Chauvin.
No good cops in a racist system.
Exactly. All the elected officials are patting themselves on the back, thinking they did a good job. But that motherfucker is only one cop out of tens of thousands at least with blood on their hands. So that being said, fuck Jacob Frey.
He should be ashamed of himself for thinking like that.
City Council, fuck Biden, fuck Harris, and fuck Keith Ellison too. You motherfuckers haven't changed shit, and clearly you don't intend to. Exactly. Where's this so-called justice for Cordell? And for Marcus Golden, Paul Castaway, Jaffrey Smith, Isaac Aiden, and Dalal Eden. Yeah, and for Philando. For any of the other 29,000 plus these bitches have killed in the last 20 years alone. Where's the justice for invading this land and committing genocide and building a temple of white supremacy on the backs of slaves? I can't even associate with people who refuse to see this country for the terrorist slave nation it is. This country makes up less than 5% of the world's recorded population, but nearly a quarter of the world's incarcerated population, and that doesn't even count people in jail waiting to prove their innocence. These motherfuckers got my brother Brandon Wolf doing 41 months for nothing more than being present at the 3rd Precinct's beautiful renovation. And for the record, I was watching that live stream from Michigan, so there's no way in hell these motherfuckers can try to frame me for that too. I know I'm just one guy, and we're all limited as to what we can accomplish on our own. But if we
I don't know what he's mumbling about, but I know he said Michigan. He should watch himself.
concrete progress in the past, I know we can all create the world we need to see. There's always been clout chasers and leeches trying to take away from our mission, but once we start reaching our goals, nobody gives a shit about them anymore. Trust has to be earned, and a person's actions speak much louder than what comes out of their mouth. Kim is one of the realest ones I met. She took her pain and turned it into power. She was such an incredible impact on so many lives, including my own. I know that decades from now, they're going to be mentioning Kim Handy Jones' name right alongside Malcolm X, Fred Hampton, and Assange Shakur.
You guys are cracking me up in the chat.
That's how much respect this woman deserves. It's an honor to be able to call her my family, and I got this tat on my hand, so no matter what, I'm always demanding justice for Cordell Handy by any means necessary. So fuck 12, fuck the police, all cops are bitches, and all power to the people. Yeah, free time too.
So he's there saying, you know, people should be treated based on the conduct of their character, not their skin color, but then turns around and says all cops are the same. That's the same mindset. You ain't changing nothing with that goofy speech. Whoever wrote that speech needs to go stand in the corner and think about a lot of things.
Now I said, look out below, rooftop bitches. Look out below, rooftop bitches. You know what, Tom? I'm gonna tell you something. I've learned in life to be objective and be selective, but most of all to be an asset to the collective. And that's what we're doing. We're being asset to the collective. Our names, our story, and our children will go down in history. And the work that we do is not in vain. Let's understand that, people. So, where's my son Brandon? And is he out here? Brandon? Hey, Brandon. Let me say this. I lost a son, but I gained so many in this fight. So, you can come over here and DJ too.
What's up, Secret DeVos?
So, DJ and Brandon, these young men keep me going. So, I always find myself up at the front in the march, and we be getting it in. And I'm a poet and I don't know it, but at any rate, you all are my push. You keep a young girl like me going. I want you to know that. And it's never a dull moment. You always give me something
DeVito is pure. I don't think Bill Cosby's going to show up and do some speaking. I don't think so.
Or an hour lost in time. Because when I get back to the Twin Cities, we gonna talk that rhyme. Come on. We just want justice and we reaching for the stars. Cause Brandon, DJ, Kim Cat
I don't really know I don't have anything planned to say tonight. I have something for y'all for tomorrow, I believe. Still finishing that up, to be honest. But, yeah, I just want to say that for anyone who's just an activist in this, who has the choice.
You hear that? I think we're going to have some action tomorrow.
Realize that is a privilege. If you get to choose if you're going to stand up in this fight, that is a privilege, because a lot of people out here have no choice. They have nothing left that they can do but to fight for their loved one, because if no one else will, they're going to make damn sure that they are. So if you have a choice to be in this fight, once you choose to be here, you can't go anywhere, because that's selfish. That is, these people need us. They didn't ask to be in this position. So we need to step up and take care of them and do everything that we can. Because if one day it happens to be one of my loved ones, one of my family members.
What's up, Sarah?
And it's time to fight for their justice, I hope that the only person who shows up isn't just me. So we need to keep this community together and fight for every single stolen life, because we all know good and damn well these motherfuckers not gonna stop killing people.
Rusty Nail, the location is right below where you see me on the screen.
Cannot stop fighting back. Because
I'm in Michigan, and that's why I get defensive about it.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When black lives are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do?
What's up, Sherry?
I love every one of y'all who are out here, and the fight continues, and we will continue to fight. And so I'm going to hand the mic over to my friend DJ, another activist.
What's up, anonymous dude? Thanks for being here.
We're kind of like the tag team. I'll come up with the chant one march, he come back with 3 at the next march, and I'm like, all right, that's what we're doing? That's what we're doing? So that's kind of how it is. I'm going to hand the mic to him, so everyone give a hand for DJ.
He's lying. He's coming on no damn chance. He always coming up with another song. Just because he know I can't sing. Anyway. Yeah, I just want to say,
it looks like they're also still protesting by the police department, I think it is, where it's got the fence up that says Dante Wright. There's still maybe 20 people or so over there, so if this cuts out, we'll switch over to that.
Justice will be served. That's what we do. That's what we do in schools. And it just feels like there's a disconnect, right? Because if you talk with kids are they're always about justice. They're always
What's up, Lisa?
getting done, right? And then,
Chapel Way? Probably, but I bet it stank.
But kids, they're about justice. They're about...
What's up, Newton? Thank you for being here.
Because that's what we tell our kids, is that if you show us the right thing and you go through the process, that justice will be served. And that's true if you're white in America. But that's a double standard, because we don't get that luxury. Black folks, BIPOC folks, indigenous folks, we don't get that fucking luxury. They just don't care. They're trying to make sure that we stay in our place. They're out here not doing this stuff on accident. This is terrorism. They are making sure that they keep us in our place. Because we have to remember where the cops started, right? Because they're the slave catchers, right? That's right. And that's why we got to make sure that we get rid of them, right? We need to make sure that we abolish them. Because let me tell you, everybody wants to talk about the reform. The police are the reform. That's what we did, is we reformed slave catchers and union busters, and we got the cops. So we need to make sure that we're actually getting some change, that we're actually getting justice. And the way that looks is that looks with us coming together. right? Black, brown, indigenous, all of us coming together, because what America does is we're a capitalist system. And so what they try to do is they keep us divided. They say, oh, you don't want to mess with them. You don't want to mess with the black people. They steal and they're mean. And you don't want to mess with them. And they keep treating everyone a little bit better. They keep trying to make us divided. But we know what the truth is. The truth is we need to stay connected. The truth is we need to make sure that we stand up, because an injury to one is an injury to all. So when a black life gets lost, we need to show up. When a Native life gets lost, we need to show up. When a Chicano life gets lost, we need to show up. When an Asian life gets lost, we need to show up. We need to make sure that we're showing up for everyone. Because this is about all stolen lives. That's what this movement is about. We have black and Native liberation at the forefront of the Black Lives Matter movement, but also it's the fight to make sure we get the liberation of everyone. Because that's what we want in the end. And the only way we're going to get that is by working together. And so they know that they need to divide us, right? That's why when we get our leaders like MLK, when we get our leaders like Malcolm X and Fred Hampton, and they start bringing people together, they kill them every time. Because they don't start talking about just black power, they start talking about making sure that everyone's connected. Because that's what they want us to forget, is that we're all in this struggle together. And that's why it's important that we make these connections all across the country, and we come together, because this is what community looks like.
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 This is what unity 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 looks like.
And I want to lead you on one more chant, okay? So I'm going to say reopen, reopen. You're going to say reopen all the cases. Reopen, reopen.
Reopen all the cases.
Reopen, reopen.
Reopen all the cases.
Reopen, reopen.
Reopen all the cases.
Reopen, reopen.
Reopen all the cases.
Reopen, reopen.
Reopen all the cases.
Reopen, reopen.
Reopen all the cases.
Reopen, reopen.
Reopen all the cases.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Thank you, DJ and Brandon. They a tough act to follow, but they can. You know what? Y'all don't want to fuck with me. I got all of my MVPs. Y'all don't want to fuck with me. I got all of my MVPs. So I got these most valuable players out here. And hey, we too old of cats to be fooled by kids around here. We ain't gonna let y'all outdo us. What y'all thought? Listen, Chantel, is Chantel out here? Find Chantel. Let me hear you say, when I say how long, say not long. How long? Not long. How long?
Light Rain, I don't know if you're talking to me or what you're talking about. You better fix your attitude.
How long? How long? How long? You know what? We must be doing something right anytime the police show up in spaces where we're at. So that just tells me we're just another step in the right direction. And you know, I always say, if they stop killing our kids, and if they stop telling lies, then we'll stop having to tell the truth on their ass. So that's what it is. Stop lying, and we'll stop telling the truth. But we know the truth. George Floyd life allowed us to see that now. They're doing that and the cameras are rolling. What do you think they did to our loved ones? What do you think they did? So Chantel, no, I want you to come up here and say a few things.
What's up, Spaffy?
Birthday to Cordell, and then Monique's gonna take the mic. But before I let them close out, after you get done doing your thing, you can give it to Monique.
Hey, what's up, Michael? I'm doing good. How are you?
And I thank God for you, and I take nothing for granted. You could be anywhere in the world. I love you more. But you decided to be here today with me and stolen families just like mine around the globe. And for the white people, I want to say this to you all. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Keep using your privilege to make things happen. Because black privilege is just being delayed. But if you keep showing up and using what you got, it will not be denied. And I thank you all for standing.
Hey, what's up, John? Thanks for being here.
You don't have to be here either. You could be anywhere, but you chose to be here with me. Oh, wait a minute. I see my brother here from CARE.
Yeah, blunt conservative. It's I think most of it's because people just want to belong to something. And if that seems to be the trend in your area, I feel like that's why people join up. Especially with the warm weather, ain't got nothing going on. Younger people, it's usually younger people. It's I think it's like a trend more than anything.
And my beautiful wife, who is going to lead us in a happy birthday to Cordell. I'm not gonna sing. That's not me. So I'm gonna pass this mic right here. Y'all know the song, right? Yeah. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Stevie Wonder verse. That's what we doing.
Hey, thank you so much, Stingray. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey, what's up, JoJo? Thanks for being here.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Hooligan mode, I cannot believe that's actually happening. I'm waiting to see footage of it. So far I haven't come across any images or anything. I don't know when they plan on going door to door, but I don't think it's a good idea. And that's just my opinion.
That's how I hear it. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. So earlier we passed out some flowers. After we close out, I'm gonna ask that everybody please come place your flowers on Cordell's bench. It's beautiful right there. See how the lovely
Hey, thanks for being here, Robin. I appreciate you.
flowers out right there? She got us set up. All right, so my brother Jelani is gonna bless this mic. This brother has an organization called CARE. He's gotten in the
Thanks for being here, Meat Jobber.
legislator in all kinds of ways. Bow, bow, bow. Kind of like Muhammad Ali.
All right, thank you so much. All right, I know we've been out here for a long time. First of all, I want to just greet you all with a greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And peace and blessings be upon you. And for all the families who are here, we see you, we believe you, we hear you, and we are in this fight with you. I want you to know that in this moment, as we remember this beautiful soul, Cordell Handy, one of the things that's most important is that not only are we fighting for him, but we're really fighting for the unborn. Yes. We are fighting for a generation that we hope will never see the type of brutality that exists in this today. So we are hopeful in this moment, but we carry a lot of pain with us. And we need to use and channel that pain to progress. And we need to use that pain for the right things. Because in this moment right now, God is watching us and seeing how we respond. And so, as the families come together this weekend, I want you to know that we center you in this movement. It is your story, it is your pain, it is the fight that is in you that is inspiring us to stand not only with you, but fight with you. And so, I want you to know to never give up. Never give up. And understand that God is on our side, because justice is what God wants. And if we don't fight for justice, then we fail ourselves, first of all, and we fail everybody else. And so it doesn't take a lot of people, it just takes a little bit of committed people. When with deep belief and deep faith, you can even part a sea apart and walk through it while the Pharaoh's chasing you, and God puts that Pharaoh in the middle of that Red Sea. So we are fighting, and we need to continue to fight. And the last words I'll leave with you is this. Today, tomorrow, and yesterday are part of every day. But what is most important for all of us is that every day when we wake up, we recommit to this fight. Every day we wake up, we got to do something small. It can't be just one part of the year, one part of the day, one part of the season. We can't wait until another body falls, because there is another body going to fall. Right? We saw that in Olympia, Minnesota. We saw that here in Minneapolis, and we keep seeing it everywhere else. But I'm telling you, the one thing that has changed in this past year is many people have woken up. Many people are ready to stand up. And justice, as small as it can be seen today, one of those lights flickering, is coming to this country, and it's coming to this state. And it's going to come because boots are on the ground. And so I want to end by saying the chant that I love to say all the time, that reminds me of Cordell's mom. Boots, boots, boots on the ground. We're here to shut this shit down. Boots, boots, boots on the ground. We're here to shut this shit down. Say it with me. Boots, boots, boots on the ground. We're here to shut this shit down. And we fight for justice for Cordell Handy and all the lives by any means necessary.
Boots at the floor, boots rolling out the door. 1 foot up, 1 foot down. Bring them up together, got boots on the ground. Hey, you can't get nothing if you're sitting around. You gotta put the boots, you gotta put them on the ground. Boots, boots, boots on the ground. Remix, get the nasty version. Boots, boots, boots on the ground.
Just a moment, everyone. I'm trying to find this other protest that's going on, so we can hit that up next.
Boots.
Hey, thank you so much, Cynthia J and Secret DeVos. I really appreciate the donation and all the support. Thank you, guys.
Today, we celebrate my son's birthday. Cordell Quinn Handy, I will fight for you with my last breath and stolen lives around the globe like you. The police stole you from me March 15, 2017. And yes, you died, but son, you lived too. But they fucked up, because I'm still here. My boots will always be on the ground. For loved ones like you, son, and loved ones around the globe. Because when I look at you, I see the faces of thousands and thousands. And let me just say, people, Cordell life cannot matter if your loved one's life don't matter. And because your loved one's life matter, Cordell's life matter. So I thank you, each and every last one of you in here. You didn't have to be here, but you chose to. Thank you for keep choosing and being chosen vessels. I love each and every last one of you families. Monique. What's she? Right there. Oh, don't run through. Come through. Don't run through. This shit is going down. Monique's boots is on the ground.
Thank you all for coming out. The bus, if you took the bus here, you can get on the bus now. Bit of housekeeping, please. Bring your cup home here so we can not leave this area a mess. The bus will be going back to the hotel if you took the bus. Please make your way to the bus. Thank you all who came out to support.
What's up, Shane?
Yeah, the bus is not going back to the rec center. The bus is only taking the people who rode here.
Thanks for being here, John.
People who need to go back to the hotel.
All right. Well, I see there's a march going on in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're going to switch over to that here in a moment. They've already been running for an hour. I didn't even know they were running. I just seen it. So I don't know how much longer they're going to be marching. But we'll switch to it here in a couple minutes.
Okay, if someone can't walk back, that's someone who's willing to take some people in her car.
The bus, they say the bus.
What's up, Thanicus?
We have a car, we are going to go back together. So you know, go back together.
What's up, Chris? How's it going?
Hey, boy.
If y'all rode the bus, please get on the bus. There is the elder.
Like Salt. Yeah, we're all on the same side here. All the hooligans and the Salty Army, we're all on the same side here.
There will also be a group of us marching back. If you'd like to join, but
Hey, thanks for being here, Terp Perp. We're gonna keep it going as long as we can, and it sounds like we'll have action tomorrow too.
please get on the bus. Thank you to all the live stream media. If you want to, all the boots on the ground media, Ms. Georgia Fort is here. I saw.
It's good, Chris. Thanks for being here.
Ms. Georgia Fort with Black Press.
What's up, Space Pirate?
You are marching back with us, that's fine. There will be a group of us marching back.
And remember, Rosa Parks paid the price. You can sit anywhere you want to on that damn bus.
Yeah, Rusty Nail. I'm a Michigander. I've lived in Indiana a little bit, just for a few years, but other than that, I've always been in Michigan.
Call for the bus. You not getting on the bus. Randy, you not getting on the bus. You ain't getting on the
Yeah, thanks, Shane. We actually just put these out. On the back, it says Jeff Mack Hooligan, and it's got the bars and stars on it as well.
And Monday will be 6 years that you've been gone.
For those of you that don't know, Shane's the one that designed the Hooligan H, and that's how you guys got your badges.
matter here. Black lives.
Hey, I appreciate you being here, Gone Fishing.
Black lives ain't matter here. If you're marching, black lives ain't matter.
That's what they say, a blunt conservative, but I don't care what they say. I'm proud to wear the flag. I'm proud to be an American. Those people can eat a bag of dicks.
If you're marching, we gone.
What's up, sheepdog gun wolf?
Black lives ain't matter here. Black lives ain't matter here.
I appreciate you being here, meat jobber.
Black lives ain't matter here. Black lives ain't matter here. No justice, no peace. Take to the streets and fuck the police. No justice.
Not yet, boom, but it just got dark, so you got to give it some time.
Justice, no peace. Where's Carissa? Take it to the streets and fuck the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice. Prosecute the police. No justice. Prosecute the police. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy.
Yeah, blunt conservative, I'm not surprised at that at all. They can barely read, so, you know, it's not surprising that they think the American flag is a representation of our president. we'll just leave it at that. All right, we're going to switch over to this other live where they are still marching. It is Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so just give me a second.
Yeah, there's a lot of them tonight. We already had 2 cars come through the group. So the blocking cars are repositioned now.
Indigo, I do not think they should put critical race theory in schools. I think putting focus on skin color is a waste of effort. I think the schools should teach you how to do your taxes, how to be an entrepreneur. Schools should help prepare you for life as an adult, not push political agendas. But that is just my opinion.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
What's up, Lil Southern? What's up, William?
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Don't arrest me! Arrest the police! 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 Arrest the
Yeah, Holly, I don't give that information out. So either find somebody that you know in the protest group or, I don't know, figure it out from the very limited landmarks that I show. But I don't give that out because of safety reasons. What's up, baby? How you doing?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Thanks, Melanie. I appreciate it.
Defund the police! 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 But don't arrest me! Arrest the police! And don't arrest me!
Hey, thank you so much, 5G. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here.
Badass.
Arrest the police! 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 Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
Tony, you became a member. I did not see that.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! All lives matter until Black lives matter!
Weird, I don't see it in the chat, but I don't want you to be left out. So thank you so much, Tony, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan.
Black lives matter! All lives matter until Black lives matter! All lives matter until Black lives matter! All lives matter until Black lives matter!
Yeah, Miss Jamie, you've been around pretty much since the beginning. It's hard not to get desensitized to all of this. It makes it very difficult for me to stay balanced right in the middle. I've heard so much, seen so much. It's just more or less keeping an eye on what's going on at this point, more than seeing anything new happening.
I know, bro. Yeah, bro. I mean, if you think about it.
$20 a person. You get close to
Man, now I want one, bro.
Dude, inside there's switches like it's a fucking army and shit. There's all switches and shit.
Yeah, DJ, for real, I cut my dreads off. It was time. I had them for 3 years on the day when I cut them off.
Like, it never stop longer while I'm shit, bro. This is fucking epic. Look at that, Black Lives Matter, Second Amendment sticker. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Christina.
Make sure you guys share the stream out. We are live here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This march is in remembrance of Ernest Lacey, who was shot and killed by police 40 years ago.
Go, get him out of here, go.
Yo! It's a late march here in Milwaukee because I guess Ernest was shot and killed by MPD at about 10:30 p.m.
I appreciate that, Miss Jamie. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Jason? Thanks, Sherry. I appreciate you. What's up, Roostar? I'm doing good, and I had a good 4th of July. I hope you did too. I think it's interesting that they pointed out BLM, I don't know, sign or sticker or whatever on the vehicle, as well as a Second Amendment logo, as if it was a good thing. But sometimes we watch these marches in different locations and they think that we shouldn't have a Second Amendment. If these people all have different beliefs, why are they all following the same brand? Why don't they just come out with their own brand? And that's what messes everything up. Like that individual who ended up getting caught in the middle of a police chase, and his vehicle was struck by the cop cruiser, and unfortunately the guy didn't make it. It was an accident. It was not a big deal, but instead of the people just mourning their loved one, they wanted to make it a BLM situation and protest it and basically ask for justice to be served. But the difference between me and you striking a vehicle at high speed and an officer in the middle of pursuit is that's their job. They were doing their job. Unfortunate situation happened. He failed to yield when seeing the lights and sirens. Unfortunate things happened. It's very unfortunate that he passed away and that it all happened. It was not intentional. But again, they want to, put the brand on it and make it a BLM matter. And now it's not even about that, that poor individual who passed away. It's now a political thing, and that's it's not the way to go about it, in my opinion.
Shut it down! 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 Shut it down!
Golden Boy Morocco, I don't know if you're talking to me or not, but I don't speak French. I speak in cursive. That's awesome, Rue Star. I'm glad you had a good 4th of July and getting back into the swing of music. It always feels good to come back to Mrs. Music after spending some time away.
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No respect! Police! No justice! No peace! No respect! Police! So what do we want? Justice! And when do we want it?
Although Southern, if you want to, mention it and stuff like that, that's fine. But if you post links and stuff, it's not going to post. It won't post. Patriot Party, I missed the whole 40 years ago thing. It must be something that the camera guy said. Maybe they're marching for people that passed 40 years ago from police brutality or something along those lines. I kind of said this last live stream. Trying to think how to put it without sounding bad. Basically, you gotta worry about the time frame we're in. Don't be protesting about stuff that happened 100 years ago and stuff like that. Was those people's problem, and they should have stood up for it, and they didn't. And times have changed, and things have changed, and people have changed, and laws have changed, and our country has changed. So crying about stuff from 40 years ago doesn't make any sense to me. That's just my opinion. That doesn't mean it justifies anyone's behavior. It's more or less worry about today. Don't worry about things that didn't even happen to you.
No peace! No respect! Police! What's it done? Ernest Lacey! Say it's done! Ernest Lacey! What's it done? Ernest Lacey! Say it's done! Ernest Lacey! Say it louder!
Hopefully we survive that. I didn't notice what that was on the screen. Hopefully no one else does either outside of this chat room.
Ernest Lacey! What's it done? What's it done? Ernest Lacey! Don't forget! Ernest Lacey! Don't forget! Ernest Lacey! What's it done? Ernest Lacey! Say it's done! Ernest Lacey! What's it done? Ernest Lacey!
I stay next to him. That's the safest place to be. Right there.
How you doing, Queen? Hey, what's up?
Yeah, Adam, a lot of people don't have an idea of what they're talking about. They're out here expressing their American rights and then turn around and say they want communism. They don't even realize they wouldn't be able to protest if this was all communism. Their idea of communism is not what communism actually is. A lot of the problems we're facing right now with this kind of stuff is not new. It's just being relabeled. Like cancel culture. Cancel culture is not even new. We just used to call it communism. Now they call it cancel culture. And people act like it's a new thing. Like, oh my God, they're getting canceled. No, they're being censored. That's communism. That's what that is. It's not new. Just like white privilege. They're like, oh, white privilege. And that's a new thing. It's not new. That's a stereotype for white people. And they're just calling it white privilege. It's not new. They're just relabeling things and trying to act like it's new.
What the hell? Hood rats, bro?
I guess that guy was talking shit to Dazzy.
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No respect! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No righteousness! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No respect! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice!
Sounds like a plan, Indigo.
No peace! No respect! Police! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like!
Sure, Christ J. Check out the website, jeffmacmusic.com. Check out all the info and stuff I have on there. And if you would like to get down, definitely send me an email. What's up, Amber?
Why is campus police out, bro?
It's like the same guy.
Yeah. Like for what, bro? Probably, right? I mean, how far away are we from the campus, bro?
What's up, Chris?
Campus cop for that school over there, y'all. Like, this ain't no real thing. Oh. It's a campus cop. This ain't even like a campus cop.
Okay.
Oh.
What's up, Savage Nation? Amy, the location is right below where you see me on the screen.
Yeah, it's dumb. He's like coming down.
Amber, I did not see that video, but I did read articles about it. Sherry, I'm not sure who that is.
Like it's not even MPD. Like MPD would do shit like that and they just chill, whatever. But like, fuck is this guy doing? So like, for those of you guys that don't know, so like when a march happens here in Milwaukee, you'll have MPD that's like a couple of streets down, and they just kind of follow the protest from like 2 blocks left or 2 blocks right, and then there'll be transit authority. There'll be transit authority that follows behind the protest, and then they'll be staged up front as well, kind of rerouting traffic, buses, whatever. So for like this ego fucking campus cop, it's kind of fucking weird.
What's up, Joshua?
They don't block medical vehicles. So you can bust that myth right there.
What's up, Tia?
Justice!
says it right in the title, Lacey. But ideally, it'd be justice for everybody, right?
Brian, as far as I know, they mentioned something about they're protesting for someone that I believe was killed by an officer 40 years ago. I don't know that for a fact, but that's kind of what it sounded like from the camera guy. What's up, the cannon? What's up, Kumalaka?
Well, you're blocked.
Shut it down. Say if we don't get it, shut it down. We gon' shut it down. Shut it down. We gon' shut it down. Shut it down. We gon' shut it down.
Hey, what's up, Karen?
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
It don't matter. She's blocked. Fucking.
No peace, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. We don't want no
Hey, thanks for being here, B.
I'd love to see like you white fucks, your family member gets killed.
Joshua, I will take a look in a second.
Cancer, and if you're not gonna still cry 40 years later, ignorant fucking cunt, bro. Ignorant, fucking ignorant.
His chat is hating on him. Saying basically it doesn't matter 40 years later, they should have worried about it then.
How about that?
Oh, he's triggered. You can tell what camera people get real triggered when they start like yelling at their chat. I've noticed that. They start off with a bunch of positive messages. They do a little bit of commentary throughout the march, rally, protest, finger paints, whatever they're doing at the time. And then once they get burned out, then they start screaming at their chat and stuff. So I don't imagine this will go on much longer tonight, at least not with this camera guy.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Then what do we want? Justice.
Patriot Party. They're not going to. I mean, not unless somebody, let me rephrase that, bows to them.
No, they don't. So she can take her little privileged white ass and fucking shut the fuck up and sit in the house. Change the channel. It's real simple. You don't like this? Quit watching it. It's not that fucking hard.
He's super triggered. He's triggered hardcore. When white people are yelling at you for being white. That's what happens when you don't discipline your kids. They grow up and do this stuff. I firmly believe in standing up for what you believe in, and especially using your First Amendment to speak out and stuff. But when you're attacking other people about their skin color and you're fighting racism, you're not getting your point across.
Now they're gonna go.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. Black lives matter. Black lives
just found out some rough information with some people local to me. It's unfortunate. I don't want to talk about it because it's real fresh. But if I just made a weird facial expression, it's something serious just happened to someone I know. Apologize my facial expression.
Peace, no justice, no peace. We don't want no racist police. No racist police. No racist police. We don't want no racist police.
Yeah, no. We got as much information as we can find on what happened in Haiti. That's some McAfee kind of stuff.
Ernest Lacey. 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 I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Can you breathe? I can't breathe. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives
Yeah, I appreciate you hooligans.
Black lives matter. No peace. No peace. No peace. Police. When do we want justice? And when do we want it now? And when do we want justice?
Watch out. Come on up.
Now.
I'm glad this camera guy's so shaky. Otherwise, we'd be paying the price for that guy marching up front with the pew pew on him.
Lacey. What's his name? Ernest Lacey. And what do we want? Justice. And when do we want it now? If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. We're gonna shut it down. 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 Black lives matter. Black lives
Yeah, I appreciate that, man of Fortin. Yeah, having the beats playing makes it just tolerable.
no peace. No justice. No peace. No racist police. We don't want no racist police. What do we want? Justice.
When this all started, they used to have a ton of different chants. I remember going into work after the layoff happened and they let us come back when COVID first happened, and you'd have 6-7 different kinds of chants stuck in your head, and now they just pretty much all say the same thing over and over. Hey, what's up, David? What's up, Larry? Oh, you know, just a casual nighttime march in the streets.
No, I'm not Jeff Mack. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Thank you so much, Donna. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here. You guys are hilarious. Always go over there and stir up these guys. I always appreciate the shout outs. Even though they don't realize that they're shouting me out.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No racist police.
Oh, Roy, the beats are playing. I think I'm just talking over them.
Arrest the police. Arrest the police.
There's links in the pinned comment if you're serious.
What's his name? Ernest Lacey. What's his name? Ernest Lacey. What's his name? Ernest Lacey. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Hey, what's up, Sky Queen?
Black lives matter. No justice, no peace.
No, I don't think he's. He might be. He was triggered way before somebody dropped my name in his chat.
When do we want justice? And when do we want it? Now. When do we want justice? And when do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. Say we don't get it.
Yeah, Miss Jamie, that usually happens. He says my name and people go and they gotta figure out who I am, and then they either join us or they get banned, or they just sit there and lurk in the chat and don't say anything. It's fine. They're welcome to be here as long as they follow the rules.
Black lives matter. When do we want?
Nah, Richard, don't incite everybody to go over there and stir up a bunch of crap. He's already triggered, and if he shuts it down, we're not gonna have anything to show on the live. Just let him go. He's already having a tough day.
If we don't get it.
Whoever just subscribed on Twitch, thank you. I appreciate you. I just started live streaming on Twitch again. We were running with D-Live. D-Live's dead in the water. They suck over there. I know people don't like Twitch that much, but at least they don't ban us and strike us and send me crappy emails and disable my chat and blah, 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 blah. So thank you so much for subscribing on Twitch. TS, I ain't getting soft. We just don't have a whole lot of action.
Arrest the police! Arrest me! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police! Arrest the police!
Hey, thank you so much, Deb. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here.
Black lives matter! No justice! No peace!
Oh, it's all good, Julie. It's the news I got isn't directly affecting me. It more or less affects somebody I'm pretty close to, which is very unfortunate. Hi, little dog. Look, he's a nice little dog.
Fucking, what the fuck? I told you there's a pinned comment and there's links to donate there.
Run that motherfucker over!
We gotta wait till these idiots are off the screen. We're not getting banned over that.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No peace! When do we want justice? Say when do we want it? Now! Say when do we want justice? And when do we want
Yeah, I appreciate you, Kath.
we don't get it? Shut it down! We gon' shut it down! 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 Justice! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Justice!
Kind of surprised to see a white guy of that age part of that group. Don't see a lot of people of that age. Not of white skin color. They usually get chewed up and spit out by these people, so I'm surprised he's welcomed in. But their numbers are a lot lower than they were last summer.
Bro, if you keep repeating the same thing, you're getting blocked from the channel. There's no Jeff Mack.
Aw, I missed what he was saying.
The fucking platform now.
Randy Mel. No, I don't know who Jesse Peterson is. Yeah, Deb, the camera people love saying my name. I always think it's interesting when they get all mad about the restream and stuff, because they're out there protesting rights. They want rights or they whatever, it's all rights related. But then they want to step on my right to provide commentary, news, critique, blah, 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 blah. The right to fair use is how it is phrased. For anyone that thinks what I'm saying is a bunch of nonsense, I actually provided the link to copyright.gov in the description where you can read all about it. I am well within my rights to show this without his permission. But the camera people don't know what they're doing, so a lot of times they get mad, and that's okay.
No peace! No peace! No peace!
I would not be bringing kids to a protest. Even if they want it to be peaceful, so much bad stuff happens during these marches and stuff. No way should a child be there.
Oh.
What's up, Quitting Time?
Yeah, because we fucking approached them, fucking retards.
What was he saying? He was saying like you're blocking traffic type shit?
Yeah.
Viking Vet, his name is listed right under where you see me on the screen. I always put the username there to give them credit. I don't have to give them credit. I just do it because I'm not the camera guy. And, if this guy did work for me and he does not, I would want him to be credited. That's just, that's how I get down. It's not my video. I'm going to give him credit for it, even though I don't have to.
Dumb.
We got music playing. You got to give me a second. We got to let those vehicles pass that are playing music, even though we can barely hear what's playing in the music. The YouTube algorithm will basically just pick a random song and strike me for it. So we're gonna give it a moment.
Trying to keep the camera as still as possible, guys. I'm not using the gimbal tonight.
Jet, that guy probably got chewed up and spit out. A lot of the people that were around when the protests and stuff started last year back in May, they're not around anymore. Either they've gotten tired and just kind of dipped out. Hold on. Or basically they've been eaten by their own kind and they're not welcome anymore. These groups recycle people lots and lots and lots, and I think that also is a part of why their numbers are so low. I can't tell you how many times we've been watching the live and had random protesters just turn to a camera person and just start attacking them, questioning them, calling them names, accusing them of stuff, threatening them, and basically in the end force them to leave. So yeah, anybody we used to see last summer, they're pretty much not around anymore. Some of the camera people are, but kind of iconic protesters, most of them are gone.
Matter. Black lives matter. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. Police. When do we want justice? And when do we want it? Now. And when do we want it?
Yeah, I appreciate you, Indigo. I see you always sharing all the live streamers links on Twitter, and you're very involved in all of this, not just my live stream, but many live streamers live stream, so I appreciate you.
Shut it down! 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 Ignite! Contact! Take those Democrats to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell! Ignite! Contact! Bring those Democrats to jail! The whole damn system is guilty as hell!
PP!
Okay, we almost inside from there. No. That shit's over as fuck, man.
Hey, thanks for being here, Bobby. What's up, Deputy Dog? So it looks like they do have some sort of gathering happening in St. Paul again. So if this happens to cut off, we will be going back to St. Paul. I'm keeping an eye on it to see exactly what's going on, but right now it looks like someone's speaking. A very small group of people standing there listening, and that's really all I know at this time. It is another live streamer. It's not the same one we were just watching prior to going to Milwaukee. So not exactly sure what's going on over there, but they just went live maybe 10 minutes ago. So like I said, if this happens to end, we will be switching over there. Thank you so much, Burger Time. I really appreciate the donation and the support, and thank you for being here.
No peace! No justice! No peace!
No, Bobby, I haven't heard anything about Kyle in a long time. Back when there was still snow on the ground, Kyle was on bond. He left his house, went somewhere else to stay, breaking his bond. There was a warrant for his arrest, and I didn't hear anything since then. So I don't know if he is still in hiding or anything that's happened since then. I assume for him to show up in court and stuff like that, they must have got that all taken care of. But that was, like I said, that was months ago, 6, 7, 8 months ago. Did her megaphone die? What is up, Captain Seamus? Thank you for being here. Okay, Jesse James. Thank you for the update.
Don't forget, Ernest Lacey, Ernest Lacey, Ernest Lacey, Ernest Lacey, Ernest Lacey, Ernest Lacey, Ernest Lacey.
Yeah, Juan, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, where'd the little dog go? I want to see the little dog. He was a good little dog. He's just running with the bad crowd.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Human Crouton, yeah, I heard the same thing. His trial is to start in November. I don't know an exact date, but I've had many people tell me that. So, and we will be live streaming that when that goes through.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. What's his name? Ernest Lacey. Say his name. Ernest Lacey. What's his name? Ernest Lacey. Say his name. Ernest Lacey. Don't forget Ernest Lacey. What's his name? Ernest Lacey. One more time. Ernest Lacey. One more time. Ernest Lacey. All right, thank you.
Oh, there's another little dog there. If he gets back in the frame, I'll move where I am on the screen so you guys can see it real quick. He's a nice little dog too. He's just there doing little dog stuff, you know.
And those of you in the cars, if you can exit your cars, and also if you can turn off your music, that'd be appreciated greatly.
That would be Sean.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Hopefully we don't get a music strike. That would be really stupid.
Filming the People's Revolution, which is totally different from Black Lives Matter, the organization. I think people should fucking learn that. Not every fucking black person that says Black Lives Matter is part of the fucking .org. That's how dumb and fucking ignorant you are.
Thank you so much, Heather the Great, for the donation and all the support. I really appreciate you. Hey, thank you so much, Randy Mel.
I think y'all can do a little better than that. Give yourself a round of So again, if you just joined us, I'm glad that you joined us. Wanted to make sure that we are doing our due diligence and we're honoring and showing respect to the life of Ernest Lacey. And this is a time for us to be able to gather in his memory and his honor, to be able to make sure that this city does not forget the name of Ernest life and what it meant to his family, his friends, those who knew him, and most importantly to us. And so we're going to take this time right now to join in with the family as their wishes in respecting Mr. Lexi and have a visual for him. If there's anyone from the family who wants to say something again.
Thank you, Heather the Great. I appreciate you.
You also ready? This is Deborah. Y'all give it up for Deborah.
No, Amy, this is not St. Paul. This is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I did update the title, but if you haven't recycled your page, refreshed it rather, it's gonna say the old name. But if you refresh it, it should be updated. The location is also right below where you see me on the screen. I'm working on it, scum. I'm working on it. I did find some hooligan unders I could have made, but it would have been shipped from China, and we don't want their crap. So I'm trying to figure out a way for us to get a American supplier. What's up, Oscar? Basically, this group has gathered together to march, I believe, for someone who was killed from an officer 40 years ago. I don't know if that's actually true. That's kind of what we heard when we first switched to this live. We haven't really heard any other information, so that's pretty much where we are. It kind of looks like they're wrapping it up. But there is another live stream in St. Paul going right now, so if this cuts off, we will be checking that out. I don't know what that person is saying.
You know, it's really something. But I'm telling you, it just makes me.
The Jeff Mack loincloth. I haven't looked at that, William. I will look into it.
All of you all, you know, it took off your time to be with us. You know, this is God. You never said I wasn't there. God. I'm gonna sing you all a song. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Sing it. Okay, I'm gonna sing y'all two songs. Let's do it. We're gonna be out here all night. All right. This is for you, Ernest. And everyone here. All right.
Hey, thanks for being here, Scott.
Okay. They said I never amount to anything, but I'm glad to say that I'm on my way, and I'm growing more and more each day.
I thought that person had some hooligan leggings on for a second. I was like, yo, Wait till they figure out what that means.
But now they're gone astray. But I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to the master's hand. See, when I was young, I begged God my hand. I asked Him to lead the way.
Bird Dog, you're hilarious.
This road has been rough, and the going has been mighty tough.
That was the buzzer. Your time is up.
Though I've been talked about, and Lord, you know you
Aubrey, she needs auto-tune. Oh my god.
But we're still holding on. We're still holding on.
What's up, Bill? How's it going? All right, Susan, I'll check it out. She's like the OxyClean guy. She's like, but wait, there's more.
I just want y'all to take that in. That this is 40 years. 40 years of holding on and keeping the faith, even in the midst of teary eyes. I want y'all to be in this moment with this man.
So I am seeing that there is something going on in Los Angeles. I see, I believe, a helicopter view. Lots of people gathered. There's a fire truck, police presence. Doesn't look like protesting. Actually, it looks like they got someone on the stretcher. Not sure what's going on. I'm looking into it. Hey, thank you so much, Heather the Great. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out. So I see in St. Paul there's maybe 40 people. It looks like they're doing choreographed dancing at this point. I think they were just laying in the streets, literally like laying down. And then I'm still not sure what's going on with LA. I'm watching it, but there's no description, so I'm not sure what's going on. And at this time, all I can find is 2 different helicopter views, which means there's not going to be any audio.
But if it hasn't taught you anything, this is a teaching moment. How the impact of racism, hatred, what it can do. How it's difficult for people to get up each day to continue on. But I think we all agree that the Lacey family is showing us what a family should do and how you respond, even in the midst of your grief. And these are difficult times to navigate. There is no playbook. That the pain that was felt July 9th.
I seen all you hooligans looking at her booty. What's wrong with you?
If everybody can just take a moment of silence in the midst of what you're doing.
No, Miss Jamie Wheels ain't there. I think it's, I don't know how close. No. This is Milwaukee. There's no way he left Portland to go to Milwaukee.
The family. But even think about how you recommit. Or even how you commit yourself to that. And it's hard to walk around with joy when you got so much sorrow in your heart.
Texas, you crack me up.
And a young man at 22 years old, full of life. Life to but Ernest lives in them, and Ernest lives in us. You can never take that away.
Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Bird Dog.
Those of you who just joined us, I'm glad that you did. And understanding and hearing the moment that you're in. That this has been a real thing. For a lot of us.
Long live Ernest!
I agree, Kilgore.
Ernest Lacey! Ernest Lacey! Ernest Lacey!
Alright, I'm gonna turn it over.
You all have truly touched my soul. And I just, first of all, I want to thank God. Because without God, none of this would be possible. And I want to say that my family, thank you. We truly put our trust and our hope in God. And without God, we wouldn't be here today. And I just want to say, you know, this has been a real turbulent and a very tough time. You know, sometimes you have good days, bad days, and sometimes you have bad and good days all at the same time. This has been rough. I wouldn't wish this trauma and this situation on my worst enemy. I would beg that my worst enemy would not have to go through this and their family. This is, I'm telling you, this is the ultimate pain. And, you know, you never get over this because it's always staring in your face. All you got to do is just look at the news, look all around you, from city to city and state to state. Black and brown people are dropping at epic proportions, and it is sad. And then the most hurting part about it all, when you got a system, a corrupt system of policing, a corrupt system as far as the DA, and just from the White House all the way to whatever house, it's sad. And it's time for change, because these people really don't have
Grab a water bottle just a second.
passion on people that lose their lives. And then what they do, they try to figure out how to get out from under the situation that they've caused. They try to criminalize, like my sister said, the family. They try to villainize the person that they murdered. The first thing they want to do, they want to look and they want to try to find out anything basically that they can find out about the person and try to justify their evil behavior towards the person that's the victim. And it's really sad. It's really sad. And every time I see another case, Jay Anderson came out here.
Hey, thanks for being here, Deborah.
And you know, and Linda Anderson came out here today, and they're going through their own trauma. You know,
What's up, Mr. Mountain? You know when I'm gone, you're in charge.
he's going through his own trauma. Maria Hamilton going through her own trauma. And the Cole family, you know, who was in-laws. The Cole is first cousins to my niece right here. Me and the Coles been together since I came into the world. And their family going through it. And so many, a host of other families is going through this trauma, and it really shouldn't be. And then the first thing that the police want to do, they want to look in the inner cities, and they want to look at black boys, and they want to look at black girls, and they want to treat them like they animals. They want to basically just basically all they want to do is incarcerate them, kill them, and do whatever it is that they think they're big enough to do to them, and it is sad. And it's time for us to come together. It ain't about
Oh, fat cats, I don't have no beer on me. Otherwise, we would be cracking a beer.
have been brutalized since the day they came on this American soil. Since the day they came on this American soil. And sometimes, I was at a meeting a couple days ago, and one of the sisters was saying, you know, I know you can help me and you can assist me, but you can't relate to what I have went through as a black woman. You can't relate. A white person cannot relate, or a white man cannot relate what a black man has went through in the inner city. You can't relate to that. You know, you can have empathy, you can have compassion, but we've been on the hit list since the day we came out of the womb. And what they're doing, they're getting more sophisticated at it because they want to exterminate us any way possible. And so if you're around a black group or a black person, black woman, black man, and sometimes they might be a little rough around the edges and they might be a little raw, you know, just think about the trauma. Think about what they saw. My nephews, my son, see, they not as calm as me. They're a little raw with it. Because they seen the pain, right, and they seen the hurt, right, and they seen the anguish.
What's up, toxic masculinity?
And then what their mothers went through, and then what their fathers went through. And so it's a different It's a different kind of mindset. But what we have to do, we have to learn to love people where they are. We have to learn to love people where they are. And I'm going to tell you this. If we out here waiting on the system to change the narrative for us, we'll be waiting until the end of time. The change got to start with us. Because it ain't going to happen with them. If you believe that, man, we was up in Madison, and that the boss up in Madison, what a joke. That man just basically put a little committee together just to run us around in circles. These people do not.
Well, he's contradicting himself. So while he's busy doing that, I want to give a big shout out to CAD Audio. That's CAD Audio. They endorse us. They are no way, shape, or form politically involved in anything going on, red team, blue team, none of that. They just love music, and so do I. So they ended up endorsing the channel. They sent me this microphone. This microphone is an M179 condenser microphone with multiple patterns that you can choose from. It is awesome for all vocal needs. So big shout out to CAD Audio. For anyone that wants to check out CAD Audio and the products that they have, I have provided the link in the very bottom of the description. Big shout out to them.
So what we got to do, we got to take life serious. And the most important thing that we got to do, I'm telling you this, if we want true liberation of our people, we got to go to the Almighty God. And we got to try to meet the conditions and ask Him, what would you have of me to do, God? Because your best friend that you could ever have in this lifetime, in 10 lifetimes, is God. And He's standing there with open arms asking us to come to Him. And whatever your problem is, whatever your condition is, He will help you with your condition and make you a better person. I'm telling you, God is able to do that. He said, I will bless you exceedingly and abundantly above all that you can ask or think, according to the power that works in you. It's greatness, like Tiffany said earlier, it's greatness in each and every one of us out here beyond the sound of my voice. It's greatness. And so I'm not going to, my mother said I'm long-winded, and I got it on it from my
Hey, thank you, Heather. I appreciate it.
One thing I want to say, I have 3 siblings that's deceased. My older sister, Angie Lacey, which is her mother, my brother, Leonardo Lacey Jr., and also Ernest. And I'm going to tell you, my father's gone. And I'm telling you, when they all died, they all were still grieving. They never got over that.
Soil Tender, you calling them out on their chalk skills? They ain't got it, huh? Not a talented chalk artist?
He'd be upstairs just screaming, telling me they killed my son. They killed my son. This situation totally changed the Lacey family forever. It totally devastated us. But we are a family, like I said, of faith and resolve. And we might get knocked down, but we're going to get back up. And so, again, I want to thank